Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pseudos Crochet More. This is your host Crystal. I am behind the scenes today because Premier Yarns is doing their big summer sale with over 250 yarns on sale. So I'm going to go over this as quickly as I can because I still need to do the stitch tutorial for today, which will be out later. I'm doing this first because you want to be able to grab these deals while they have the yarn still available. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the over 50 yarns on sale. Now, some of them are part of the monthly deal. I did kind of look at them to see what was new, what's been on the sale page, clearance page, all that stuff. Now, some of these, again, we've seen already, so I'm just going to scroll through. If there's something that's only one color, I'm not going to show you every single one of them, but I will put a link in the description box if you want to purchase anything. If you click on that link and do purchase anything, that I do get a kickback because I am an affiliate with Premier. So I do appreciate everybody that's done that for me so far. I'm still waiting on getting some money built up in that to get more stuff for the channel with that. With everybody who's been clicking the links. There we go. Okay, so the first thing we have is the Anti-Pilling Everyday Bulky. It's a bag of 3 for $10. There's quite a few colors that are available. When you click on it, you should be able to see if they've sold out of any colors. Let's see. Come on. They have sold out of one color, which is Espresso, which that's not actually a bad brown. All right, let's go back. That was the bulky. Then we have, of course, the Anti-Pilling Everyday Worsted in that color khaki still. A bag of 3 for $5. We have Bamboo Fair. Now, these are individually priced at $4, which still is not a bad deal. If you like this type of yarn, it is a bamboo cotton blend. And it's a lightweight number 3 or DK weight. Depends on where you're at, depends on how it's classified. $4 a piece. Then we have the Bamboo Select, a bag of 3 for $5. Nice deal, because these were, I think, $2 a piece last time. Don't quote me on that. Then we have the Premier Basic Chenille Brights, a bag of 3 for $5. Now they only have 2 colors, this blush, pink color, and brown or chocolate. This is called Shell, but I would consider this blush. It's looking more yellowish tan on where I'm recording it at, but on their website it looks more pink. And then the other one is chocolate. So there's 2 different colors available for this one. All right, let's go back. Then we have the Premier Basic Chenille Tie-Dye. These are currently $3.50 per ball, per skein, skein, however you want to call it. There might be some colors in here that would look good for a turtle shell, since I'm like so happy about making turtles right now. There are quite a few colors. This would be good to replace the one that yarn that I'm currently using. It is a thicker yarn. It's a super bulky, but I'm using a yarn that's baby colors. If you saw my turtle review, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's see. Ocean Swells. Not bad. And they do always have, some of them have options where you can pair it with a solid, which is something that I look for when I'm doing the multicolor for the shell and the belly of the turtle. I'm looking for a solid color that would go good with that color to make the head and the fins a different color. But these are $3.50 a piece right now. Great time if you wanted to try it, didn't want to pay $4.99, $5 a piece. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 colors available. Go back. Now we have Premier Basic Chunky bag of 3 for $4, only in this red color. Looks very bright red. And then we have the Premier Basic DK bag of 3 for $4 as well. That one is the tangerine color. Then we have Premier Basic Marl, which I've never had a chance to try these. I'm going to go ahead and look here. I've thought about trying them and I have not yet. These are all sales final, so I'm wondering if they're going to be coming with new colors, or this didn't sell very well, so they're not going to continue this line. I'm not sure. I'm hoping new colors, because it does say bag of 3, same color, all sales final. This is a really pretty green and blue. Then we have the Caribbean, which is different shades of blue. Monochrome, which is black and gray. And Quartz Marl, which is nice because it's like gray and red. $9 for a bag of 3. That's a really good price. They're $3 a piece. When I know they're like now, what, closer to $5 a piece. All right. Then we have the Bloom Chenille bag of 3 for $12, so they're $4 a piece. Considering how much they are currently going for, not bad. I've never tried the Bloom Chenille. I've only have the Bloom Chunky in that bluebell color. I haven't yet figured out how I want to work that up yet. I keep coming across stitches that I like, but then I'm not so sure if I have enough to make what I want to make with it. All right, and then we have the Bloom DK one ball skein for $6. That's a DK, which is also known as a number 3 or lightweight yarn. Let's see, have they sold out of any of these? No, they have all the colors still. Well, they don't have bluebell in this one, but that's okay. Then we have the Worsted Value, one of them for $6, which if you want to make my electric slide blanket, you can use that for the white. You can use it for the white and the black if you want to. The neon colors, you would have to get the basic worsted neon line, but for the black and the white, you could get this. $6 a piece, that's a pretty good deal. Let's see. Bloom Chenille, Bloom. I missed this when I was going over that. Then we have Bunny Brights, which is a fur yarn. For me, if I were to ever use this, and I do have some of this green, I have 2 things of it I got in my surprise box. I would use it as an edging to something. I honestly wouldn't crochet with it. As an actual, like an amigurumi or a blanket or anything like that. I would probably add it like as an accent to something that I've made. They are 3 for $9. This is considered a jumbo yarn, which is a number 7. Then we have Canyon Colors bag of 3 for $10. Not bad pricing. The Fashion Plus surprise bags are sold out. They went down to $3 a bag, which is really good, but they're gone. This will probably update tomorrow when they do the new weekly sales that aren't part of this, or it might not update. I don't know. And we have Cotton Sprout. I'll be right back. There, come on. Little stinker. Cotton Sprout, $5 when they're normally $8.99. That is a great deal. Even if you've never tried it, get at least one to see if you like it. I have 2. I'm still working on a pattern for that too. And yeah, Cotton Sprouts. I'm not sure. Does it say all sales final on this one? I don't think so, because this is part of the monthly deal. So this one is part of it, but it's not, because this is part of the monthly long sale for July with the cotton sprout. So that's not going anywhere. But this is a great time to get it if you want to try it and see how you like it. Some people say it's thinner than a 2. It's considered a sport weight, which is also number 2. And so I guess it depends on how you judge the thickness of the yarn. And then we've got, these were 5 for $25 last time. They're now 5 for $20, so they're $4 a piece now. These are from the Universal site. It is the Deluxe DK. It is a bag of 5. They only have 1, 2, 3, 4 colors right now. So I'm guessing these are all sales final because they've been on the bag deals for as long as I've been doing the weekly sales for Premier Yarns. And then we have the Deluxe DK Tweed bag of 5 for $20. And then the Gala yarn, a bag of 3 for $5. They only have 2 colors, this red, and I'm guessing it's probably a black. This is also considered a sport. I would add that to something else because it's got metallic in it, metallic polyester, to add some extra bling to your whatever you're making. Gumdrop, there's 1 sold out, there's 2 left. It's a bag of 3 for $5. Let's see what colors they have. Now, this is something I could use for making turtles, but if it's, all sales final. So I wouldn't want to get something that I won't be able to get anymore if I really like how it looks on the turtle. But they have the primary color and popsicle. And popsicle, this is what popsicle looks like crocheted. They don't give you a drop down, but it's pretty much the colors there. And then this is primary. It's got like a stonewash look to it too. All right. And now we have 4 pages. Like, that's why I said I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible. So if you see something, again, in the description box, my brain is just not firing right now. In the description box, I will see if I can put a link directly to this sale. If I cannot, I always have all 3 of the links. It doesn't matter which one you choose. You will be able to click on the summer sale and go right to, the page or the yarn that you're looking for to, look at it a little bit more if you want to. All right, next page, 2. So we've got the boxes of the Just Yarn and Just Chenille boxes. Both of them are $10 a piece. You get 12 bundles of the same color of yarn inside here. This is the yarn that they sold at, and I don't know if they're still selling at Dollar Tree or not. Because as I've stated before, my Dollar Tree does not have any yarn. No yarn. Not even their yarn. Now, I don't know if that's all locations or just the one that's closest to my house, because I haven't gone into any other Dollar Tree since I've been back. But I didn't have a problem with this Just Yarn. I had no problem using it. And the Just Chenille, I did get some of that, I think maybe once or twice, but at that time I wasn't making any type of amigurumi, so I really didn't give it a good overview, I guess, of it. But that's what these are here. And you can choose the boxes all the same color. So if you liked these when they were at Dollar Tree, now's the time to get them. $10. They're less than $1 a piece for them for 12 of them. And it's the same thing with the Just Chenille. And then we have the Just Chenille on the cone for $15. We have the Premier Karma bag of 3 for $5. Holy cow, that is a steal. Let's see. I hope this isn't something that they're getting rid of, because I'm almost wondering if it's going to be very, very close to what I'm using. Oh, yeah, all sales final. They didn't have a very good turnout for this. Unless they're redoing it, or they're coming out with different colors. I don't know for sure, but that is a good deal. That looks very similar to the Forever Fleece that I'm using for my turtles. I'm trying to find another yarn to use when I get through what I have, to make similar but different, styles of the turtle, because I don't want them all to be the same. I want to have a variety of them. So I'm going to be looking. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comment section. Whether it's Premier or not, I'd prefer Premier yarns, but if you have something that's similar to the Forever Fleece Finer, let me know in the comment section. I know that they have the regular one, but that's, here nor there. All right, back to the Premier sale. All right, then the Mega Tweed. Now, this is a good deal. 2 of them for $3. That's $1.50 a piece. If you like this yarn, they've only sold out of 1 color. They still have 1, 2, 3 colors. And I will show them to you here real quick. So this is the cream. Then we have blue, soft blue, and peacock. So that's a really good deal. And I know there's not much yardage in them, so I would suggest getting as much as you can if you really liked this by Premier. The Mega Tweed. All right, then we got the Parfait Chunky Pom Pom. Bag of 3 for $12. That's $4 a piece. Now we know that that's more than $4 when they came out with them. So yeah. They have quite a few colors. They've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 9 colors. Let's see if there's any that have sold out. Hopefully not your favorite colors, but All right. So this one has the dots on it. Okay. None of them have sold out. So that's cool. Let's see. They got the Let's Glow bag. Neon Nights. That'd be pretty cool for something. Party Pink. Incandescent. Limelight. Electric Blue. Ultraviolet, which is my color. That's my color right there. Then we got Citrus Burst. Disco Ball. I don't know about, well, I guess because of the silver. And Caramel Crunch. Interesting colors. Now, see, I would see how Ultraviolet and Limelight look next to each other. I don't know. Limelight's a little too bright of a green, but that's just my opinion. All right, and then we have regular Parfait Chunky, bag of 3 for $6. Then we have the Parfait Chunky Glitz. Each ball is $3.59. Now, I do have 2 of these, too, that I'm going to see how they work up as a turtle. I'm not sure if the colors go very well, because I have a green, a greenish blue. Let me see. I think that's the one I have. I have that one, which is sold out. And I have, I think, Seaside Glitz. I know I have a green and a blue. I just don't remember which colors, but these have sparkle in them. So, yeah. But I have 2 of these that I got in a surprise box. All right. And then we have the Parfait Chunky Neons, bag of 3 for $8. There's only 3 colors, the bright yellow, pink, and fuchsia. I'm going to say fuchsia. It's a pinkish red. Then we have Parfait Chunky, a bag of 3. This is overstock, so this is not colors. They just have too much of it right now. So they're selling them by the bag. Waiting for them to load. Now they are sales final, but don't fret because they're not being discontinued because they have so much in their inventory that they needed to get rid of some, so they're not taking any back if you don't like it, type of thing. But I mean, that's good. There's a lot of colors here. There's Maze. First one was Candy Apple. The next one was Harvest, which is a brown. Maze, which is a nice yellow, like corn yellow. Goblin, which is green. Charcoal. That looks more blue than grayish black. That's what I think charcoal should look like, but that's just me. And then Acorn, which is a lighter brown from the Harvest. All right, and then we have the Parfait Plush Prince, bag of 2 for $5. That's a good deal. We have the Parfait XL, bag of 2 for $5. It is a bag of 2. I've double-checked this several times. It is 2 of them for $5. And then we have the Parfait XL Palm Party, bag of 3 for $5. I have a feeling Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitches bought some of this because she's been buying that style of yarn to make her amigurumi dragons. I have yet to use the Parfait for amigurumi, but I'm gonna after I get this one that I'm working on, this turtle that I'm working on, I'm gonna try it out with the ones that I got in my surprise box and see how it goes. All right, and then we have the Parfait XL Stripes, bag of 2 for $5. That's a good deal. These are the number 7 yarns. This one is 2, the XL Palm Party. And then we got the Penna, however you want to say it. This has not actually been on, per se, sale recently, but it's now down to $5. There has been no reviews on it. And, yeah, so that's just an interesting, you would pair, for me, for a crocheter, I would say pair that with another yarn to give it an extra, it would give it an extra halo. If it already has halo, I wouldn't even worry about it, but knitters probably use that just fine. But for crocheters, that is it's a lace weight, so it's not something that people tend to just crochet by themselves. I could be wrong, but for me, I would pair it with another yarn of similar fiber content to give it a little extra to it. All right, and then we have Poppy. Ooh, that's a good deal. Poppy, bag of 3 for $6. Ooh, I wish I had the money to get this stuff right now. I've wanted to try this, but I haven't gotten it. And sometimes I think, unless it's your favorite yarn and you've used it, to me, I probably would not get it because it's all sales final. And if they don't come back with it and you want to make something else with the yarn, you really, unless somebody sells it, for a much higher price afterwards, it's really hard to get a hold of. And we have this color here is Summer Market, which is nice. It's very colorful. I would have called that Carousel, but meh, that's just me. The next one is Pop Art. These are the 2 colors that are available. This is what it would look like if you crocheted with it. And it does look like single crochet, yes. And this one here, this is what it looks like in single crochet. Now this is a close-up. If you see up here, kind of looks like a design in the circle, in the square, but yeah, because those have been 3 for $15 for a minute now. I'm really wondering if the color spuns are... Now, color spun If it's in here, I might have to see about getting some of that. I know the canyons are in here, but I think since I know that there's more colors for the color spun, that's the only reason I would think about even getting the color spun, because I know if I like it, then I can go back and get different colors to make something else with it. All right. Now, back to this. So we went over Poppy. Now, Posh Alpaca, this is a buy the ball, donut, whatever you want to call it. It is $7, and that's a good price because it's normally $9.59 or $9.50. Well, $9.59. Okay, I'm reading things wrong. $9.50, and they've got quite a few colors. This is another universal yarn, so you're getting the chance to try the local yarn shop yarn, more bougie yarn, as some people call it, when they do these sales. And then we have the Reply bag of 3 for $6. Good price, $2 a piece. But I think that's been like that for a little bit now, the $2 a piece. And then we have the Retro Velvet Grand, a bag of 2 for $5. That's a good deal. I wouldn't get this red, though. What other colors do they have available? That'd be a big turtle, though. That'd be a really big turtle. And let's see, Irish Cream. Ooh. I don't know. I'll have to work myself up to the jumbo 7 for amigurumi. That's a good deal, though. $2.50 a piece. They were a bag of 2 for $10. So that's pretty good. And none of the colors have sold out yet. All right. And then the last one on this page is Ribbon, which is by itself $2 a piece. That's a good deal if you like that type of yarn. It could be also known as t-shirt yarn. It's flat, but it still is a t-shirt feeling to it. And there's 5 colors available. So if you like to use that for making baskets, bags, now's the time to get it. And then let's go to the next page. I'm really hoping Color Spuns has been reduced some more, because I did not see paying $20 for 3. But I mean, if it's good yarn, I could see why. But I haven't had a chance to try it yet, so that's my, Oh, they're 3 for $15. They're $5 a piece right now. Those are not going to last. Because there's been one that I've been eyeing since they've been put over here. But we'll get to that in just a second. All right, so rope. Rope yarn is macrame, I do believe, yarn. And to me, I don't think that crochets very well. Now, if you do macrame with it, maybe. But that's not crochet. That's macrame. They are currently $2. It is considered a recycled cotton. It's 70% recycled cotton, 25% polyester, 5% other recycled fibers. They have 4 colors available, and they're $2 a piece. These probably won't last. If they do, I'd be surprised. Even if you just want to try it out. But to me, I don't think that it crochets very well. Because I got it in a box from another company, and I had a very hard time crocheting with that style of yarn. So, that's just my opinion. All right, next. Serenity Chunky, on sale for a bag of 3, $6. That's a good deal. And then we have the Serenity Chunky Tweed, a bag of 3 for $6 as well. And then we have a socket kit, a sock kit that you get. Let's see, what do you get in this kit for this price? I guess if you really want to learn how to make socks, So the sock kit is $20. You get two 50-gram skeins of one multicolor sock weight yarn, one 25-gram skein of a solid contrasting color sock weight yarn, one single-ended crochet hook, US size B1, which is 2.25 millimeter, 5 6-inch double-pointed needles. Okay, they're US size 2.75 millimeter, 10 locking stitch markers, and a QR code to a free sock pattern. That's not bad for all that you get. So this one here is It's a Mood. The next one is Prep School. That's actually really cool. I like those colors. I really do. And then we have Mary Mary, which that one didn't show. Here we go. There's Mary Mary. Okay, so it shows you crocheted and knit. So, interesting that it gives you both. So if you crochet, this is what it would look like. If you knit, this is what it would look like. Purple people. Okay, I mean, it's not bad. Then we have Citrus and Sunshine. Insomniac. Happy Hour. I actually like these ones. And I don't know if it's because it's got the purple in it or... And Take a Hike. Now these were normally $26.99 and they're on sale for $20. So it's a good kit to get you started with making socks if you want to learn how to make socks. All right, back. Okay, then we got the Color Spun. Bag of 3 for $15. All right, what do we got in colors for this? Do they have the one that I've been looking for? Oh, yeah, they do. Lavender Fields. This is the one I've been looking at. I don't know why, but I have been. Then we have Harvest. This is what it looks like worked up. These are knit samples, so if you knit, this is what it would look like. If you crocheted, you'd have to do single crochet to get a similar look as knit. And then we have Sunrise, which is also pretty. But for some reason, the Lavender Fields has been calling to me. And again, they're $15 for 3 of them. All right, then we have the Stash Goals, 3 for $9, which is a good price because you can pick out which 3 you want. They don't have to all be the same color, so you can get 3 different colors if you want. Then we have Stitch Please, which this one is 100% wool chunky, and it's on sale for $3 per hank, because these are hanks. And then we have Stitch Please 100% wool worsted for $3 and a hank as well. Then we have Stitch Please Superwash Bulk Chunky for $3.50 a donut. And we have Stitch Please Superwash Extra Fine Merino. This is a lightweight yarn, or number 3, for $2.50. Good deal. Then we have Stitch Please for $3.50. This is the Superwash Worsted. Then we have the Zesty Sock, which is per, down to $3, which is a good deal. That's another sock yarn you can get to make socks with, or whatever you want to make. You don't have to make socks with it. You can, but you don't have to. Then we have Cotton Sprout, which is 20% off. This one is the DK. They're $4.39 right now. Normally $5.49. Looks like there's only one color, maybe more, that are sold out. Cotton Sprout Worsted Solid and Multis for $4.39. They're also 20% off. Fruits yarn, which is a sock yarn, fruit sock, is now $3. It is normally $4.99. So if you like these fruits, even though they're considered sock yarn, you don't have to use them for socks because they have other patterns on the website for this yarn that you can use. And then we have the Premier Home Cotton Bag of 3 for $5. This is the recycled cotton. And then we have the threads, the sewing threads, 50% off. They have sewing, embroidery. Each one of them's different. Sewing. Gonna go to the next page. Might be more accessories on this page. I don't know. We'll find out. Won't we? We will find out. Oh, look at this. All right. More sewing thread and stuff. And then we have the stitch marker keeper jar with the chicken and the eggs for $4.50. So they still had these. So they're the 50% off currently. Then we have the stitch markers with the that are metal stitch markers, $3 a piece. I think these are $3 a piece. Let me just check. Let me just check. Yes. Actually, it looks like you get a collection of 5. So if you got this one, you got the cola, the ice cream, the pearl, the ice cream, the popsicle, popsicle. This one looks like a cup with ice, maybe iced tea or water. It's kind of hard to tell. Then there's one with snacks. Be Happy. Butterfly Garden. This looks like a moth and not a butterfly. That looks more like a butterfly. But it's okay. And Tea Time. Those are $3 for 5 stitch markers. That is a steal. And you get this container that it comes in. All right. Then we got the tape measures, the animals with the fluffy tail, Metro Fluffy Tail Tape Measure Collection 1. I'm almost wondering if now they're doing it in collections instead of, like, you get all 4 of them for that price and not 1 per. Let's see. So they currently just have looks like a fox, this one here. And this one is that one. So this one here is this one. So it's per for $1.99. So they sold out of the fox. And I don't even see the blue one up there. This one. This one's not there. It's a cat with a tooth hanging out. A cat with a tooth hanging out. All right. And then this is going to be the same thing. Individually, they're $2 or $1.99. These ones are $2.50. I think these are cuter with the little poofy tail there. But the frog would be my go-to for this one. 50% off, $2.50. They still have a little, the ear here is where you pull the tape measure out from. The scissors are sold out, which is understandable. Let's see. And then we have the seam rippers, the dual ones for $4.50. We've got the needle threader for $2. We have the 4-in-1 multi-kit tool for $5. Single-ended waves crochet set for $25. Wow. I know that Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitches bought this, but I don't think she liked them because they were boy-style hooks. But everybody has their preference, so I think I'm gonna, when I make my next turtle, I'm going to try a boy head instead of a inline, a tapered versus an inline. There we go. Boy versus Susan Baked style head. All right. And then we have scissors, $2.25 a piece, which you only get one of these. Then we have a sweater knit toolkit, random color, no reviews for $10. This here only holds the needles. It does not come with the needles for $2. And then we have some more stitch markers. They're wooden for $2.50, and they've got little sheep burned on them. So that is it for today with the big summer sale. Again, I will see if I can get a link directly to the big summer sale. If not, I always have all 3 links down below, whether you go to the home page, the sale page, or another page. If you go and you click on the big summer sale, you purchase anything, whether it's on sale or not, I do get a kickback because I am an affiliate with Premier. That does go back into the channel. So you are helping the channel get either more yarn or other stuff to review on the channel. So, but I honestly, there are a few things that I would like to get, but I have to wait. So you know how it goes. Hopefully I can get some color spun. I really want that lavender fields, at least 2 of them. Enough to make a nice size project. But I will do what I can. If I can't get in on this sale, I will wait until November when the winter sale comes up right before Christmas. So, but if you are in the, in the standings to be able to get anything while it's still available, please remember to click a link to help the channel, support the channel. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you have any suggestions on a Premier yarn for my turtle shell, as long as it comes in a multi-color and a solid, let me know in the description box below. All right. Well, you want to stay tuned because in a little bit, I will have the tutorial for today. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to do, but we will see. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Again, if you liked today's video, please give me a thumbs up. If you enjoyed today's content or any of my content and haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe and then the notification bell so you're always aware of when I put out new content. Until next time, I hope you all stay safe, stay warm or cool, and happy crocheting. Bye-bye.